fall in love. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin, cause we're still sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin, cause we're still sleeping in my head.
Hey, hello, I'm JulieJo. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be watching a video that I just got from the CSO, Chief Sales Officer, I think, and one of the top people in Awakend. We have spoken about her before, I think, on a live with me and Aaron. Her name is Megan. I'm the Chief CSO, which you've definitely seen if you watch any of our lives about Awakend, is Danielle. So they just did a 12-minute live, and it's 12 minutes of gold. I was kind of shocked. Like, I don't know, sometimes they hype it up and it's just kind of like whatever, but medical claims, they're just saying wild, illogical things that when you just take a moment and think logically, it does not make sense or work for the situation. So we're going to watch it together, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like the video if you want to, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I'm Awakend_on_LexaPro. Let's get started.
I had no idea when my husband, we had no idea when my husband and I were sent this product from the formulator. We had no idea. It was sitting on our counter for weeks. True story. And we had been
when someone says, quote unquote, true story, I feel like instantly I'm like, wait, are you sure? Are you sure? Because why did you have to add in true story? I don't know. Maybe it is, but I just feel weirded out when someone feels like they have to add in, nope, that's a true story. But no one asked if it was fake. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Don't forget to leave your commentary below. I would love to hear what you think about their video.
We've been testing all kinds of products because we wanted something special. We had parameters. We had something that, we needed it to be something that could be immediately demonstratable or close to it. We didn't want to put something on the market that took weeks. You only have a certain amount of time to prove to people that it's real, right? Consumers are getting bombarded with stuff all the time, like, oh, this works, this doesn't, but you really don't know unless someone close to you has tried it or you try it yourself. And we only have a limited time to really prove that something works. And so because
I've been thinking about what they said, they're like, we don't want it to, quote unquote, take weeks. Do you think that's like a jab at Elamir? Because sometimes people in Elamir are like, it could take weeks to work. I don't know. I just think that's funny. And like, I did watch this live, so later on I know she says, get 60 days of it, not 30, because after 60 days is like the optimal time or whatever for your weight loss. And it's like, wait, but that takes weeks too. So she's just contradicting herself already.
I've had this battle with losing weight since my son was born. It wasn't when I was growing up. It really was just after my son was born. I just was stuck and kept putting it on, taking it off, and really at one point, really not liking my body and how I felt about myself. And so when I heard we were going to test a weight loss product, I was like, I am not launching a company overweight. I'm not going to go on stage and say, try our weight loss and not be at my goal or not look the way I want to look. And so it really wasn't about anything other than it was my lack of faith in that anything could really work for me.
Or the fact that like you don't have the credentials, or that probably no one really has the credentials that works around you. In my opinion, I have a feeling that people don't have the credentials in this job, in this company, to be saying, yeah, no, this will help you lose weight. And I guess I'm saying this because I already know what she's going to say. So I'm kind of thinking ahead of like all the things that she's going to say. And I'm like, wait, you can't say that. So I'll stop talking and let y'all hear what is making me lose my mind.
And so I know so many people relate to me and they message me and say, oh my gosh, you're telling my story. And I love that because I want to help set people free. Money is money. Like, I've made a lot of money in my lifetime. I've also been dead broke for a long time. And this journey for me with our company is about putting stuff out that really, products that really not only are easy for people to promote so they can win in building their business with us, but products that really are game changers. Like, I just don't settle in life. I want the best of the best. And so if we're going to put something out, it's got to be the best. So I was super skeptical, and that's a good thing, right? Because I didn't come into this thinking, oh, this is going to be amazing, I'm going to sell this in our company. No, we literally left it there. And finally, when I picked up the plain white bottle, I guess I got to start it. My husband was so skeptical. He didn't try it until 5 days after I started it. That's how little we cared about a weight loss product, because we're like, oh, it's a diet pill. Like, right. Just being honest, guys. And so then when
Correct. It is a diet pill. It is exactly a diet pill. That's exactly what it is. Just a diet pill.
3 or 4 was here, I'm going, I've been on a million diets in the last 15 years. I've done it all. Why am I not cranky? Why am I not starving? Why am I not hangry? Why do I not feel like hurting someone? Why am I not feeling deprived? Why am I not feeling restricted? And why am I so at peace? It was this weird zen came over me that I cannot explain. So I say to my husband,
is she taking Elamir? Because I feel like that's what they all say. They're so zen. Like, this weird zen came over me. I was so calm and energetic. Like, they say the weirdest things to Elamir. And I feel like I just heard someone talk about the strip.
and you got to get on this stuff. I don't know what's going on. He's like, okay, Danielle. He's super black and white. He's just a construction engineer. He went to Rhode Island School of Design, has 2 degrees, double majored, super brainiac. And like, when I get excited about stuff, he's like, yeah, we'll see. That's my husband. And he gets on it. And I kid you not, he's standing over there in the kitchen and he goes, on day 5, he goes, remember what you said about feeling really, I don't know, what was the word, like balanced and chill and zen? I said, yeah. He goes, I feel that today. And he's Mr. Emotional Eater like me. We used to be like, if there was food and we were feeling down or feeling upset, you just want to snack on some, even just for no reason.
Right.
Bored. He said it just now, being bored. And so he says to me, I just feel super at peace and like I have no connection to food right now. Well, fast forward, it starts working so well for us that I start dropping weight, and I'm the girl who loses 2 pounds when someone loses 5 to 8. Just a fact. I have metabolic syndrome. And I didn't believe the product would even work for me. And then by the end of week 2, I was down almost 9 pounds. And I was like, what is going on?
Down 9 pounds in 2 weeks? Especially as someone like her, I've seen her before and afters or whatever, and she was not fat by any means. 9 pounds for her, just from what I've seen, especially with the metabolic syndrome, is not healthy. 1 pound, 1.5 pounds a week is like a healthy, like more of a focused, sustainable weight loss. 2 pounds is even a little much. But 9 pounds in 2 weeks, is that 4.5 pounds a week? That is not healthy.
And now 13 weeks in, down 26.6, all because of one thing and one thing alone. My leptin levels, my hormone leptin was out of control, and my adiponectin hormone was so low. I didn't know this, but I knew the product had clinicals behind it. I knew that it was all natural. I knew that it was a patented formulation. I knew that it had been on the market years ago and sold tons of bottles. What I didn't know was that it would work for me. And when I found out just through using it that my whole life was changing and that my body was melting, the fat just is dropping off of me. You can show everyone pictures when we're done.
The fat is, she said, my body's melting. Hold on, I got to get it nice, close, and personal. My body's melting? This is a crock of shit. I don't really know how else to say it. She's saying this changed my life. You're talking about a diet pill? Same, Iris. Do you hear my dog? That's how I feel right now. You're talking about a diet pill that was in litigation for 14 years or something. I think even more. And something that has been around for a while. And you're saying that this is world-changing. This is life-changing. No, it's not. The money you're going to make, that's life-changing. And that's, I think, in my opinion, what they mean when they say this bullshit.
The fact that I'll even show my before picture is insane, because the weight I was carrying was always heavy duty in my hips and upper like thighs and butt. And so I had that like, you know, hourglass that was out of control, and I could not get my hips to budge. That was where it started dropping the fastest. And I couldn't believe it. When you look at my pictures of my hips now, you're like, what? My kids, everyone comes up to me and they're like, look at you. And I'm like, I know. And I've done nothing different. I'm still eating low carb 85% of the week. I'm still just doing as many steps I can a day because I work from home and I'm launching this company. And I'm not hungry. I feel at peace with food. My body's reshaping. I'm putting on muscle mass, and I am more proud of this product than anything else outside of having my kids.
I'm sorry, if you're not eating enough food, you're not putting on muscle mass. If you're not eating the protein that you need, if you're not eating more food than she probably is, and the reason I know that's because she's about to say something, I'm sorry, I know, then you are not putting on muscle mass. I'm sorry. That's just not happening. She's already low carb, so she's kicking out some calories there. I can guarantee you it was not this weight loss pill. It was likely her eating less calories than, you know, what she needs to maintain, and getting her steps in, moving around. And if she said she gets her steps in, she said, but she didn't say she works out. So how are you building muscle mass if you're just walking around? Something's not right. Something's not right here. This is all backwards, upside down. I'm telling you, if you take a moment and you deconstruct what they're saying, you take their words and you say it out loud, think it through, and you go, no, that absolutely does not make sense, Danielle. Oh my gosh.
I'm being married to my high school sweetheart, the love of my life. Other than that, there is nothing that I'm more proud of than this product. We are going to change the entire landscape of weight loss because mark my words, companies are going to start focusing on leptin resistance, adiponectin being deficient, and they're going to try and come out with products similar to what we have. But ours is a patented formulation with a clinical study behind it from the University of Connecticut. And the product not only works, it works in ways that you could never have imagined. So if you've done everything.
Are you serious? Ugh. Let's go over what she just said. One more time for funsies.
Companies are going to start focusing on leptin resistance, adiponectin being deficient, and they're going to try and come out with products similar to what we have. But ours is a patented formulation with a clinical study behind it.
Don't you think that if that worked, that it would have happened 14 years ago when it started? Don't you think that if your product was so good, the one you say that's been around for so long, but that's changing the world, that's changing lives, would have done that 14 years ago? Don't you think those companies would have taken that 14 years ago? What makes it different now? The load of BS that you're saying. That's the only thing that's different. Do not believe her. Do not believe her. She's outright lying through her teeth. And Megan's not any better. They are wilding right now. I am pumped the hell up.
From the University of Connecticut, and the product not only works, it works in ways that you could never have imagined. So if you've done everything you say in weight loss, you're wrong.
That you could never have imagined? What about 14 years ago? You say you have that. You say you have that patent. You say you have the product from back then. Like never before. Nothing you've ever felt type of thing. Really? Because 14 years ago, apparently, this was around. This is just so much BS. Oh my gosh. I told you it's wild.
You've not done this yet. This product rocks. And we're coming out, Megan, with a drinkable version early next year in stick packs. So if you don't want to do the capsules, you don't have to. I love the capsules twice a day before my two biggest meals, and I'm done. And my body continues to change. So it's amazing.
Amazing. Well, I'm so excited. I just got the product and I'm on day 3 and I've already noticed my cravings are gone.
Yes.
Like I'm not
Yes.
craving the junk food that I normally crave,
Yes.
which is huge for me. So can you tell us a little bit about the growth that we've had in this last month and what's happening here?
I knew we had something special, but guys, when I tell you growth, like we did not expect our company to go into momentum during pre-launch. Pre-launch, yeah, you have this initial rush. Every company that's got a pre-launch, it's like, oh, new company, let's go over here. And then within a few weeks, people fade out and they're like, it's not for me. This has been the opposite. We are growing teams so fast. I think we hit 8,000 members in our first 33 days. Incredible. And what's amazing about what's happening is we've actually blown through the first product order. We put in a second purchase order. Now we have a third order behind it. We're ordering enough that most people would have done in their first 9 months of sales. We've done already and we're not open yet.
Where's the proof? Show me your sources. All you've done this far, in my opinion, has been lie and bullshit your way through this whole thing. Where are your sources? What makes me think that you're not lying still? I have a feeling we all know the truth.
So we know there's a massive market for this. We know it works. Our testimonial page has almost 10,000 people on it in less than 2 weeks. The stories pouring in of all the people testing it are real stories from real people who are finally getting set free because...
Fun fact about those stories, yes, I've seen them. I'm spicy tonight. Fun fact about those stories, a lot of those people that used Zenith back then posted their pictures from back then, over a decade ago. They're like, look what Zenith did for me 15 years ago, 14 years ago. What? That's a lot of what they've shown. Diet pills are not the answer. They are not the answer. You know where you can get the answer? A dietitian, a doctor, someone who knows something about this, that is certified, that has a degree. This, not the answer. Never, ever the answer. Sorry, I really don't mean to sound like I'm like your mom talking down to you. I'm not. I'm just, if someone's watching this that doesn't know and is interested and clicked on this because it said Awakend, just know that this is not the answer.
They did not know what I didn't know, which is that leptin is the culprit. Leptin resistance is an epidemic. And the more fat, if you want to know if your leptin is too high,
leptin is the culprit, not the fact that our society pushes a body type that is almost only genetic, or the fact that our society also pushes certain types of food that make your body unhealthy, or the fact that our society shits on fat people and would rather shit on them than help them or let them live their life. It's none of that. It's not the fact that our society shits on mental health and that a lot of the overweight stems from mental health. Depression, anxiety, binge eating, I mean, anorexia, all of those things have to do with your mental health. But no, this is the answer. It's this pill. It's not therapy. It's not a psychiatrist. It's not something that could help you. It's this. This is not the answer.
How much fat do you have in your body? The more fat in your body, the more leptin is out of control. And if you're a female, your hormone adiponectin is really low. It's doubly as low as a man's, which is why you see men keep weight off longer and have more muscle.
I don't mean to be that person, but if you say doubly as low in your sentence, I automatically don't believe what you're saying. Doubly as low? Listen, I'm that person tonight. Tonight, I'm that person because I am so frustrated. They've literally talked about making diet pills for dogs, animals, and children. So if me being spicy right now bothers you more than what they're doing, check yourself. I'm just saying.
This product's phenomenal for men and women, but for women, especially women with like me who have metabolic things going on, we can tell you from the clinical studies, the 8-week trials, that it actually increases resting metabolic rate. It actually builds lean muscle mass. So you're not damaging your metabolism. You're helping to repair metabolism. You're helping to.
Your metabolism, taking in too little calories because you're taking a diet pill that makes you not hungry is going to hurt your metabolism. You need to bring in a certain amount of calories for your metabolism to be healthy. She has no idea what she's saying. Leptin is not the only issue. That's not going to solve everything. I'm telling you right now. If after this video you still want to try it, nothing's going to help you see past it. Seriously, it's so easy to point out their bullshit.
Really turn off that message that your brain usually gets, which is keep eating, store fat. There's only two messages that you can have: keep eating, store fat, or stop eating and burn fat. Those are the only messages that the hormone adiponectin and leptin will give your body. And when you take the products regularly, the serum leptin will come down on average 43% during the 8-week trials, 21.3 pounds of pure fat lost during the trials on the product, and adiponectin went up. And when those start to balance out around week 4 of using the product, month 2 will be your biggest month of weight loss in the trials. And for us, double the fat loss in month 2. So we call it the month 2 meltdown. Do not buy one bottle. Get yourself on an 8-week trial of it. 60-day money back guarantee anyway. Don't quit after the first month. You're going to lose weight in the first month and feel good. Month 2 is where the magic starts. It's incredible.
She said earlier in this video, y'all remember, that she didn't want to take something that's going to take like weeks to work, right? She said month 2 is where the magic starts. Get 60 days worth. I'm pretty sure that 8 weeks for the magic to start is plural, like weeks, like you said you didn't want. Come on now.
Well, you're just so amazing. I'm so excited for what we have here. I know that you have to go in like another minute. Can you just real quick talk about the vision of the company, future of the company?
Well, my vision has expanded far greater than I thought it was ever going to. Now that we're seeing what's happening with this, we're being contacted by formulators everywhere who want to plug their products into our fast-growing company. And we are really passionate at Awakend. Clean products, no fake sugars, no dyes, no fillers, no chemicals.
No, but we're going to sell you weight loss pills. Those are like the worst type of pill. I mean, they're not literally the worst type of pill, but you know what I'm saying. Like, they're like overall natural type of goodness. You're literally selling diet pills. Come on.
But at the same time, we're passionate about making it affordable. We could have priced this product at $180, $189, and then out the door it would have been over $200. We pushed it all the way down as low as we could to $135 wholesale.
$135 wholesale. Wholesale, not retail. $135 for 30 pills. I'm pretty sure it's 30. Or like enough for 30 days. That's a bit expensive, babe. A bit expensive.
So that people could lose weight. And guess what? Megan will find this out soon. Watch when you dine out and when you order groceries, how much less food you consume when your body is satiated so easily from your being hormonally balanced. So
just because your diet pill makes you full doesn't mean your body's actually satiated. She has no idea what she's saying. My dog just opened the door because she wants to go out. Probably because I'm yelling.
We're blown away by it, but our vision is we want to do some other things in weight loss that'll complement this, which we're excited about. We're looking at gut health. We're looking at brain health, all the things that really matter. And we have some other categories we don't want to give away to our competitors that are watching us carefully, but we've got some cool stuff that when it comes out, we have another game changer that we just locked that we believe is another $1 billion product. So we're very much about bringing out game-changing products, but we want to do the stuff that's easily promoted, easily demonstratable to the people who are the potential customers, right? Because we don't want you having to wait 3, 4, 5 weeks for something amazing to happen on our products. We want it to be so that you're like, okay, I get it. These are real products. It's a real company that has really good science. And because it works for me and
Yeah, the science is bullshit. And we'll talk about that in a second.
It's affordable, I'm going to stay with it. We want a sustainable company that we can have for many years and many decades to come.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. So grateful for you. So excited to be here.
Thank you, Danielle and Megan, for making our night so good. Okay, sorry. Listen, I know I'm being extra as thick. But right now, we're going to look at something that I haven't read through, I don't think, but that looks important. So let me share my screen with you. Hopefully you can see it decently enough. I'll make myself small. Okay, let's read together. Let me make sure I'm not muted because you know me. Okay, so Behind MLM says that Awakend misleads consumers with doctored Zenith study. Let's talk about it. Behind MLM reader Mickey Burns stopped by earlier today to let me know, I love your stuff in this blog. She also took aim at our, okay, so this prompt, Oz, the white paper is on the website, and even the teeniest Google effort will explain how the hormone leptin works. Okay, this prompted me to head over to Awakend's new website, which didn't exist when I covered the company's pre-launch, and grab a copy of their quote-unquote white paper. Tell me you're a crypto bro without telling me you're a crypto bro. Oh dear. By the way, I recommend all of you visiting Behind MLM. I mean, just all of it. It's so good. In the first line of the white paper study, you'll note it's a 2008 study published in 2009. In other words, the study was conducted 14 years before Zenith existed. So you can see that right up here where the red line is. And it says influences of a dietary supplement in the combination with an exercise and diet regimen on whatever in women who are overweight. Awakend Zenith did not exist in 2008. The next thing you'll notice is someone has edited in Zenith, effectively doctoring the published study. Look, literally, look. Can I go in even more? I don't even think I can go in even more. Are y'all able to see it? Look, see that? Edit it in. Oh, duh, it's in red, JulieJo. What the hell are you saying? Oh, there it is again. Oh, there it is. Oh my God, there's so many. Okay. Awakend is providing consumers a doctored study. This renders it useless. What was the original study as published for? Is Zenith the exact same formula, or are the researchers okay with their study being doctored? I'm not intimately familiar with academic protocol, but I can't imagine doctoring published papers going down too well. I know I'd object to someone taking a published study. I'd put my name on it and modifying it. The correct protocol here would be Awakend publishing the original study and adding an addendum confirming Zenith uses the exact same formula as studied in 2008. If we look at the document's properties, we can see it was last edited by Ashley Headley on August 12th, 2022. Ashley Headley, Friday, the 12th of August, 2022 at 5:05:33. Ashley Headley James is one of the admins of Awakend's private corporate Facebook group. Her exact role within the company hasn't been disclosed. Awakend's website is devoid of company ownership or executive information. Compensation documentation is also omitted, with recruitment currently the only focus on the company. Correct. And she says August 19th already enrolled thousands because that's the focus of the company. Behind MLM's complete Awakend review is pending release of the company's compensation plan. Update of the 27th of August, 2022. Awakend has replaced the doctor study with a blanked out version of the original. Seemingly in response to this article, the following message has been added to the provided study. Awakend has secured the exclusive worldwide rights to the supplement discussed in the study. This document has been edited to remove the original brand name of the supplement known as Zenith. As discussed in the comments below, the provided 2008 study pertained to Tricinex. Influencers of, okay, yeah, here it is. It was originally Tricinex Trade, which is a different product. Which is this? Awakend claiming to have exclusive world rights is problematic because products containing Tricinex are and have been available for some time. Look, literally right there. You can Google it. $40 for 120 capsules instead of 100 and what was it? 38 at wholesale, not even retail, for like a month's worth. TrimFit with Tricinex currently retails at $40 for 120 capsules. At the time of this update, Awakend has not addressed Trisnex being readily available in competing products. Update, 1st of September 2022. Uncertainty surrounding Awakend's claims that Zenith is an exclusively licensed formula has prompted formulator Vital Nutrition to issue a statement. That has unfortunately only raised even more questions as to Zenith's exclusivity. Update, 9th of September. First Fruits Business Ministry has sent Awakend a cease and desist pertaining to its Zenith marketing claims. Update, 14th of September. Tripharma, DBA of Vital Nutrition, has secured appointment of a receiver. The receiver will be put in charge of FFBM, which is the First Fruits one, the one right here, First Fruits Business Ministry. Generated revenue will be put towards satisfying Tripharma's 2013 judgment against FFBM. Also, unless I'm missing something, Awakend has removed the previously provided Trisnex study from their website. So you know the study that they talk about all the time? They removed it. They are, in my opinion, scammers and liars, and this is a quick cash grab for people at the top. Please let me know what you think below. Let me know what you think of this study. I will link it below as well so that you can go and read it for yourself. There's a bunch of links in there. Go give this site views. They are really good. They are thorough. They bring all the resources. So I just want to push y'all that way. And if you're sitting here and you don't ask yourself these questions, you don't listen to people and think, wow, maybe they're not right, or you listen to them and instantly believe everything people say, I encourage you to take a moment, use logic, research on your own, think on your own. Don't just listen to people and take their opinion, even mine. Even if you don't want to take mine and say that it's right, I encourage you to look and read and research on your own. I promise it is way better than falling for a scam and being in that position, because I've been there, done that. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have the most amazing morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Don't forget to sub and like this video. I'll see you next time.
Show you what I'm all about. Make up for what we lost. Tonight is the night that we're gonna fall in love. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about yours.